All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Right on Target podcast. As always, we are your hosts. I'm Justin. I got Mike.
What up?
And we have a lot in store for you today. But first, as always, got to check in on my guy, Mike, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Can't complain. There's a very big game going on right now.
There is.
If I was to have a complaint, that would be the complaint that we're recording at the same time. But we did get to watch, we
watched a little bit of
the first half of it. And it's looking good for one side, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, Luka came home, man.
Yeah.
And already killing us.
Yeah.
He scored 31 points in the first half. So crazy.
Crazy, man.
Shout out Luka, man.
Yeah. But, you got to do what you got to do. We had to record a little early because, somebody got a special day coming up. So, we had to make sure we could make room for that. It's a whole event. Yeah. I know you like to take over the whole month when it's that time.
Is that true?
No.
I don't know, man. I look forward to it, but I wouldn't say the whole month.
I'm being what's the word? I don't know. I'm facetious, over exaggerating. I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, man, my birthday's coming up on Monday, so me and the wife are going out on a little trip, man, a little weekend trip down to Fredericksburg. So looking forward to that.
Yeah. So if you're in Fredericksburg, I heard we got a big fan base down there in Fredericksburg. Go ahead and if you see Justin,
wild, man.
See Justin, tell him happy birthday, dap him up.
I would if you want an autograph, bro. I got you.
Autograph pictures. You doing pictures?
I'll do pictures.
Okay, I don't know.
If you want to do a video so you can hear me hit the all right, guys, I got you, man.
Yeah. I know we go crazy down in Fredericksburg, and that's because you frequent there. That's your.
This is my first time going.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I thought you've been there before.
No, this is my first time.
Where'd you go before?
I've been to Houston.
No.
Hot Springs.
I've
only also been there once.
Okay, I thought you went to. I thought you were doing that again.
Oh no.
But that was Hot Springs.
That was Hot Springs. That was my first time.
Okay.
I'd say the only
What's in
place.
Fredericksburg then?
It's they say it's supposedly a really romantic place to go. There's wineries and stuff, which we're not big on wine, but there's other stuff to do, man.
You got to go step on some grapes and stuff.
I don't know, man. I don't know if my feet could handle that. I also don't think people want my feet on your grapes.
That I can understand that. What do you mean your feet can't handle that? What does that mean?
No. Like the texture,
Oh,
it would feel weird, mushing in your toes.
You're big on texture, and
so on some things, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know, man. We got a little itinerary. We're gonna eat food a lot. So
they got good food places out there.
What I hear, they got it's a German town apparently, so they got some German food. Okay. Hold on, they got other stuff.
No, I just didn't know that it was. Oh. No. Well, honestly, I don't like German food, but that wasn't even what that was for. Do you like German food?
I've never really had it, so it's going to be an experience.
Yeah.
So one thing that me and Megan like to do is for big occasions, we started is do seafood for dinner. Okay. So for birthdays and stuff, because seafood can get expensive. Mm-hmm. So anyway, we found a restaurant down there we're going to check out. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
So that's one thing. We got some things planned. I'll let you know how it goes. See if you need to book a trip down there with you and your wife.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah.
As long as you don't tell me any German food places, Cause
listen, I'm gonna give you one bad food recommendation due to an incident that happened many years ago that I'll never forget.
That was not my fault. It was great when we had it. Now, granted, there was one person serving us who should have owned the place, how hard he was working.
Okay. That was not the case.
He was probably not there, and he probably had the rest of the staff that wasn't good. And I should have noted that when I recommended it to you.
Yeah.
Because that guy, he made our morning, our breakfast, basically.
I should have asked for that, guys.
You should have. He held it down, but I could tell the rest of the restaurant was struggling, and you probably got that part. So
okay.
I'm sorry, though. I'm sorry. I should have.
It's all good.
I'm sure he's off doing something way better now. So could even recommend it again. But you do owe me a bad recommendation now.
But I try not to.
Yeah.
I'll try not to purposely give you a bad one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Be gone Friday till come back Monday. You know, I'm also looking forward to see what the Right on Target Instagram does for my birthday this year.
Yeah.
They like to switch it up.
Yeah, they do.
So
they're figuring it out right now. That's what I heard. You know, they're still thinking about it, but I'm sure there'll be something special for you. You know.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Can't wait, man. But yeah, you got any plans this weekend?
I'm gonna be in Oklahoma, so
okay.
I would probably see this at home. Me
talking
about this.
Shout out Pops, man.
So Pops and my mom, like they both are very big supporters. So I'll probably see me on the TV when I get to my mom's house. But dropping off the baby for the week, so get a little week off.
I'm dead. I think what your dad said he's got on every TV.
Yeah, they'll throw it on every TV, man. You know,
that's wild, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate their support, though.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I'm glad that I can do a good job.
Yeah,
and your dad appreciates it.
Yeah, because he wouldn't watch it if it was trash.
Yeah,
I mean, he might just fast forward, I guess, to see what I got to say. But he really watches the show, so yeah. I appreciate it.
I think both of our parents do.
Yeah,
my dad, especially my dad.
Yeah,
he'll watch it. So
yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, even my mom, like, she'll text me and be like, in the middle of the night, and be like, I'm laughing at this thing that you said, and I'm like, that's cool, you know. That's like they really actually watch.
Yeah, it makes you feel good.
It does make you feel good. Man.
Yeah, my dad talk every time I see him in person, he'll bring something up.
Yeah.
My mom's like, yeah, I watched one of the episodes. I'm like, well, you could watch all of them.
It's not enough, Mom. No, shout out to our parents.
Shout out to our parents, man, for real, holding it down for us.
Been supporting us our whole lives, man.
That's right. Absolutely. But I guess we can jump right into it, man.
Get right into it, man.
You know, we got to give a little bit of personal.
Yeah.
I think I say that every time.
Yeah. It's expected at this point. It should be.
If you're new here, this is what happens.
Yeah.
But if you're not, you already know.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, let's jump into the NFL news. Bunch of quarterback news and some other stuff. But we'll start with the Dallas Cowboys, if you want.
No, yeah, let's start with the Cowboys, man.
Okay.
Making some moves.
Let's start out with this that technically isn't with the Cowboys, but Trey Lance, former Dallas Cowboy backup quarterback who never played it. I mean, he played in preseason. Yeah. I think he played the last game of the season.
Yeah.
Trey Lance, so he is gone. He was a free agent. Well, he's finding himself a new home. Going back to California, he's going to be Justin Herbert's backup, man. He signed with the L.A. Chargers to a one-year deal worth up to $6.2 million, which is wild.
Listen.
That's wild.
I'd take it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
that is wild, though.
You got to have some belief in him at that point. Like, I know that doesn't seem like a lot because, like, all these players are making hundreds of millions. But, like, for a quarterback who really has had a rough start to his career.
Who has barely? How many games has he played since? You don't have to look that up.
No, bro.
But it has to be.
I don't even know if it's double digits.
I don't think he's hit a full season worth of games.
No, definitely not.
Combined, you know.
And what's crazy is I saw this today. I forgot, bro. He was the third overall pick.
Yeah. They traded up. The 49ers traded up for him.
Bro, that draft class, 2021 draft class, is awful.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is probably like the best thing that come out of that, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
But there was like Mac Jones, there was Trey Lance, there was it was just horrible.
Yeah. Zach Wilson.
Yeah. Like these other guys, like the last slide, I saw this on Bleacher Report on Instagram, but the last slide was like guys you don't even hear about.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy how one draft class can be that bad.
Yeah.
And then like the next year can be good. So,
like all the way through to like in each day.
Yeah. Like not every draft is a quarterback draft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You'll have like even this year kind of feels like there's a few good ones. You might be okay. Yeah. Some other ones, but
definitely feels like the potential. This is not.
Yeah.
Aside from a couple, this is not the draft you want to draft your franchise quarterback with.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless you're taking Cam Ward.
Yeah.
And maybe Shador.
Yeah.
But I mean, and they're so wishy-washy on Shador. Like nobody really knows how he's going to translate.
Yeah.
Which I hope
I don't understand why that's the thing.
Yeah.
At all.
I mean, if you ship him off to a team like the Browns,
yeah.
which he's projected to go to, or the Giants, which would make no sense at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I think it's best at this point, it's best for Shedeur to slip and go to actually a decent team.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Maybe even be a backup for a season. I don't know. You think he's just starting straight away?
I think he could.
Yeah.
I don't know how he'll feel about backing up first year. But
True.
I mean, it's not up to him. You want to be an NFL quarterback or not?
Yeah,
you know?
right. Yeah, so, I mean, we'll see. Like, obviously, like I said, Cam Ward is expected to be really good.
Yeah.
The Cowboys, even though they made this move I'm about to talk about, they might even still draft Quinn Ewers. Now, he could fight for a backup spot. You just don't know.
Yeah.
But with that being said, the Cowboys have their new backup quarterback, and we talked about this being a potential a couple episodes ago, but they traded for Joe Milton III, who was drafted last season to the Patriots as in same time as Drake May. They got drafted together.
Yeah.
Obviously, that didn't work out. Drake May is playing well. Joe Milton.
Joe Milton was what, like a 5th round?
Yeah, he slipped way, but they get two good decent quarterbacks in the draft is all right. So we'll see how he goes. He doesn't really have a whole lot of NFL highlights because they're mostly preseason.
Yeah. I think he played one.
I think he played one regular season game.
And I mean, the tape looks good.
Yeah.
Granted, he was playing against backups because it was late in the season.
Yeah.
But I mean, still, he looked good.
Yeah. So, and I mean, all we gave up to him was a 5th round pick.
Yeah.
And we got a 7th round pick back.
Yeah. And we still have 5th round picks.
Yeah, and we still have a 5th round pick. So, like, it's not bad.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Like, that's fine with me. Like, let's see what we got. Cooper Rush is gone. Trey Lance is gone. Let's see what this guy can do behind Dak because we don't know what's going to happen with Dak. I mean, obviously he's coming off an injury. I'm not saying they're going to bench him because they're going to ride with Dak until the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
But we'll see, man. You know, I like the pickup. If we get Quinn Ewers as well, that's fine.
That's a very young quarterback room.
And that's fine. Develop.
Yeah.
Develop.
Dak really the OG in there.
He already the OG.
He already is.
32? No, I don't know. He 30-something. I think he's 30, right?
Yeah, he should be in his 30s.
Yeah. That's crazy to think about that.
That means, you know.
He's already been in the league for almost 10 years.
That means the clock is ticking, man.
That's right. The clock is ticking, man.
Let's get us to the NFC Championship, man. You in your 30s. Let me look up how old you actually
You got to look that up because if you got one of these young guys coming in here and they take us farther, you done.
31.
He's 31. Okay.
Yeah, 31.
Okay.
He'll be 32 this year, though.
32 this year. Wow. So, clock's ticking. You're not going to play forever. You're already very injury prone. So, let's hope for the best, man.
Hope for the best, man.
And hopefully this Joe Milton, when the time comes, if he gets called upon,
he's ready.
He's ready and he plays well.
Yeah.
Because we need another Cooper Rush.
Reliable
backup, man. Obviously, he's not good for like the long term like last season, but we knew that last season wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Really. So, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I did see, speaking Cowboys, Overshown switch to number 0.
Okay. I
don't like the way the 0 looks on
on
the NFL. It looks small. At least on the jersey, honestly, it looked kind of small.
I don't think I'll notice it.
I just noticed that.
Yeah.
And maybe, once again, it was just perception. Like, maybe when you see the actual, it might be better. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I've kind of warmed up to 0.
Okay.
0, like in basketball.
You don't like 0?
I'm not a fan of 0. I don't get it.
It's unnecessary.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really get being 0, but like, it doesn't bother me.
I mean, 0's cool.
But like, why?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think since like Gilbert Arenas being like Agent 0, he made it a thing. So
that's what
made it sound cool,
Agent 0, man. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But we'll see. hopefully, speaking of him, hopefully he plays this season.
Yeah.
You know, he's coming off he's going to have a brand new leg, essentially.
That's crazy, yeah.
Oh, man. We'll see what the Cowboys do, man. Slowly but surely, they're instilling hope back into me. We'll see how the draft goes.
Yeah.
We'll see how the draft goes.
That's going to be a tell, man.
It's looking like we're going to draft wide receiver. But looks can be deceiving.
Yeah.
Because if the player they're originally going for is off the board, Jerry always goes with the best available. Mm-hmm. Like how we got CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Well, we got a couple weeks.
Couple weeks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Draft is coming. So we'll be tuning in.
We'll be here. Recording.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be in here.
We'll get some live draft reactions, man.
Yeah, most likely. Not live.
Not live for you.
Live for us, you know. You'll see our live reactions, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We got who?
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. Maybe Shador goes first overall. That would be wild.
That would be crazy.
But speaking of the draft, man, Travis Hunter obviously wants to play both positions. Mm-hmm. Looking like wide receiver might be the position that he plays the most snaps at. Mm-hmm. Now, he wants to play every single snap, and we've talked about how that's not going to work.
Yeah.
In the NFL, man. You're going to retire in 4 years.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. But primarily as a wide receiver and then getting in some plays at corner, I think that could work.
I think that's what you should go for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus what they were saying, like, when they had their pro day, he was doing just
wide receiver
drills. So if you can play both, cool, man. But you could be elite at one, but he's thinking he can be elite at both.
Yeah.
Which, that'd be pretty cool.
What if he just does alternating games? And that way he's elite at both.
That'd be kind of wild.
That would be wild. But
hold on, but imagine coming off like a huge game as wide receiver. You got like 3 touchdowns, 250 yards, and then you go and you have to play corner.
Yeah, get 3 pick sixes. You know, it's the same thing.
3 pick sixes is crazy.
Get 3 touchdowns on defense. You know, that would be crazy. Yeah,
yeah.
It's like, do you keep the momentum or do you just go back to defense? I don't know.
It's gonna. I'm really. That's one thing I'm interested. First of all, I'm interested to see where he lands.
Yeah.
And then I'm interested to see how they use him. So he's one player that I'll probably like. I think everybody's going to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Because of
just to see how he plays. Yeah.
So that'll be interesting, man. Going back to quarterback news, as we know, Geno Smith is on the Las Vegas Raiders. Mm-hmm. Got traded from Seattle. He did get the bag. He got a 2-year deal. $85.5 million with $66.5 million guaranteed, which is wild because like I don't want to discredit Geno Smith because he is obviously like he's a good quarterback. He definitely him being on the Seahawks really like changed his career trajectory. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm sold.
It's a lot of money, but the length of the contract isn't too bad.
Yeah.
I feel like that's enough to where he can hold you over till maybe you do draft a quarterback.
Yeah. Or maybe he lights the world on fire.
Maybe. And then you
got Pete Carroll, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of like you. He's good.
Yeah.
He's not a top tier quarterback though.
No. So, bro, he's got to be old too, right? He's in his 30s.
He's got to be.
He's been doing this for a while now.
Let me see.
Didn't he come after Mark Sanchez?
Yeah. 34.
34, bro.
Yeah, 2013 draft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was he like first overall? No, he wasn't. He was in the second round. My bad.
Oh,
but he was like supposed to. Sorry, but yeah, crazy.
It's that 34. I mean, look at least. He was patient. Once he got his call in Seattle, you know.
Yeah.
He's like I said, decent quarterback. Don't think he's going to lead you to the promised land, but I could be wrong. He's got Pete Carroll coaching him again, so.
I mean, but he had Pete Carroll coaching him before, so.
Oh yeah, true.
So it's not like it's not like.
But there's like, who knows what to expect from Pete Carroll? He took a year off.
Yeah.
Obviously, legendary coach.
Maybe he learned some things to get back to the Super Bowl. I don't know.
Yeah, like to not throw it on the 4th and 1. Or
yeah.
Run the ball.
Exactly.
Crazy. So we'll see how that goes, man. As far as extensions go, Trey McBride, tight end for the Cardinals, has made history. Signed a 4-year, $76 million extension with the Cardinals, and now he's the highest paid tight end in the league. That's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
As like, I think he had a good season.
Yeah.
And I'm about to back up me saying that because I was supposed to.
By pulling up his stats.
By pulling up his stats.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's 25 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still a young guy. Bear with me here. He went to Colorado State. Obviously. Before Dion.
Well, Dion's at Colorado.
Colorado's, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My bad, man.
No, it's all right.
And I knew that too. I'm tripping. So anyway, for his career stats, we'll go career stats first. Mm-hmm. 221 receptions out of 292 targets. Not terrible. 2,236 yards, 6 touchdowns. He's even gotten a touchdown on the ground. He's had 1 carry and for 2 yards.
1 touchdown?
And 1 touchdown, bro. There you go.
He gets a touchdown every time he carries the ball, bro.
That's right, man.
That sounds like he's worthy of the extension.
So not bad. During the regular season last year, he had 111 of those receptions, 1,146 yards, 2 touchdowns. So only 2 touchdowns, which is crazy. Mm. And they're paying him that much.
I see the potential, man.
I mean, like I said, he's still young. Obviously, they see
young.
him. Huh?
I'll say he's very young.
Yeah.
But highest paid tight end, man.
Yeah, when you got
I get like tight ends aren't a very prominent position.
Yeah.
But there's still other tight ends I would think would be the highest paid before he was.
Right. So I got a couple here, and I don't even know if this is going to be right, man. Do I want to say? Yeah. So full contracts. So he's making more right now than Travis Kelce. Mm-hmm. But Travis Kelce's also at the end of he's coming to the end of his career.
Yeah.
So right now they say Travis Kelce has his total value is $250 million, which averages 17 a year. Mm-hmm. You got T.J. Hawkinson on the Vikings, who's $66 million. You got George Kittle at $75 million, which George Kittle is kind of going downhill.
Yeah.
Dallas Goedert, $57 million, on the Eagles. Mark Andrews, you just go down. A lot of these guys you'd think, but here we go, Trey McBride.
Okay.
So, can't be mad at him.
It's the Cardinals, though.
Bro, Taysom Hill he's on a $40 million contract.
Sheesh.
That's crazy.
Saints, man. What's going on?
And look, Kyle Pitts is way down here at $32 million.
Is Kyle Pitts still on his first contract, though?
He might be.
Yeah.
He might be. I'm trying to look for our guy is on here, man. What's our tight end's name? Jake Ferguson.
Oh.
I was just trying to see where he's at. He's not even.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be mentioning Ferguson's contract. Let's keep it low, too,
Yeah.
We can use that money.
We could use that money, but he's also very good.
He is very good.
Yeah, he's nowhere to be found. I'm not going to keep looking. But anyway, you kind of get the point of, like, where he stands as the highest paid. It's just over George Kittle's contract. But, T.J. Hawkinson is probably your best bet after that right now. Oh, Dalton Schultz is even on here, former Cowboy. Mm-hmm. So
where's is Sam Laporta on there?
Sam Laporta, I think Sam Laporta is still on his.
He should still be on this,
but he's only making $9 million.
Oh yeah,
he'll he'll get the bag.
Yeah,
he might break that.
He's gonna bring up the Cardinals and be like, "Hey, come on now."
He's gonna be like, "Why is this guy making this much, man?" Because really,
but how many carries for touchdowns does he have? His rushing touchdowns looking like. Knowing the Lions, he's probably rushed the ball like 20 times at least in his couple years in the league.
So I'm pulling up Sam Laporta's stats because you asked. Well, you didn't really ask, but I'm doing it.
Okay.
So in his career, in the 2 seasons he's played for Detroit, 146 receptions, 1,615 yards, and 17 touchdowns. So
I ain't hear no rushing touchdowns though.
Well, I haven't even looked.
That's why.
Don't worry. We'll go to reception or rushing. Yeah, he's had none now.
That's why he's not getting McBride.
Oh, wait. In his
he should have a rushing touchdown knowing Dan Campbell though.
But he doesn't. He has 1 carry for 4 yards. And that's it.
It's not enough, man.
Nah.
Didn't McBride have a touchdown in 2 yards or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he should have 2 touchdowns with them 4 yards.
That's wild. Wild.
I'm honestly surprised though that he doesn't have more rushing attempts with that Lions offense.
Hold on. Yeah, career.
Yeah.
1 carry, 4 yards. That's it.
I'm sure like their left tackle got a couple rushing yards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the way Dan Campbell plays, man. That's hilarious. So anyway, y'all get the point.
Yeah. Well, shout out to them, man. I mean,
shout out for getting the bag, bro.
It's the Cardinals.
You got Kyler Murray.
Who else are they going to pay?
Kyler Murray.
I guess
Bro, I couldn't even tell you who's on the Cardinals.
They got time for Harrison's contract to be up before they got to pay him. So
who?
Marvin Harrison.
Oh, I cannot believe I said who. That's crazy.
They got time before they got to pay him. So.
Oh yeah, they got a couple years.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the Cardinals do. They're kind of like one of those.
They got your boy on there.
I don't know who that is.
James Conner.
Oh yeah, bro. James Conner. Hey, listen.
That's your boy.
Listen, James Conner is reliable on fantasy.
He is all reliable.
That is one guy I will draft every year, and he will do well every year. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. The last thing I have for the NFL right now is we have a player retiring, man. Legend of the game, man. 13 seasons, 7-time Pro Bowler. Julio Jones, man. Julio Jones is hanging up the cleats.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest,
should have been.
I thought that already happened.
Yeah.
Like, no disrespect to Julio, obviously great wide receiver in his career. He is 36, though. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
He last played for the Eagles, bro. I completely forgot about that. At 23.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't even play last year?
So, I mean, he was already
a
little retired.
Yeah. So, I mean, from 2011 to 2020, he was on the Falcons. Obviously, everybody knows that. Then he went to Tennessee for a season, Tampa Bay for a season, and then the Eagles for a season. So
I hate to see careers end like that.
I do too, bro. But let's see. Receiving-wise, career, he played 166 games. He had 914 receptions, 13,703 yards, 66 touchdowns, which is crazy. I thought he got more. Mm-hmm. He's only fumbled 11 times, and I don't know what that is. But he got 0 rushing touchdowns, though. But he rushed the ball 24 times. 163 yards.
You jet sweeps.
Jet sweeps is definitely what that is. So shout out Julio, man. You think he's going to be a Hall of Famer?
I don't know, man.
Definitely not first ballot.
I don't know if he
was
enough, unfortunately.
He was the 6th overall pick in the 2011 draft.
I don't know if he did enough, unfortunately, to be Hall of Fame worthy.
Never got that ring, man.
Yeah.
Sad to see. Yeah, I don't know if he'll go down in the Hall of Fame, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's not for everybody, man.
It's not for everybody, but he seems like one of those guys who you thought would have went in.
Yeah.
But nah.
Just didn't pan out the way it should have for him, basically.
It happens, man.
Yeah.
But who knows? I don't really have much else in football to talk about.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot going on.
Yeah.
I will say that the Lakers did win.
Yeah.
Luka scored 45 points. Shout out Luka, man.
Shout out Luka.
112 to 97.
Yeah. And also, I just thought it was pretty funny. The bench combined for 11 points on the Lakers.
Oh, really?
It was literally like all the starters cooking. 11 points out of the whole bench is crazy.
That's crazy, bro. You know they wanted Luka out there.
Yeah, they just wanted Luka.
I think Dallas, the Mavericks fans and the Lakers fans all wanted Luka to go off.
Yeah.
We all wanted Luka to go off.
Yeah, everybody except Nico probably wanted Luka to go off.
Nico is, I can't believe, we were talking about this before while we were watching a little bit of the game. It's so crazy to me how I went from praising Nico for his moves, because let's be for real, he made some great moves.
Yeah.
However, he made one colossal, huge, terrible move that I don't even care about the other moves anymore.
Yeah, it kind of wipes out all the
Yeah.
great moves he was making before, because he made the worst move you could make.
Literally. It's just baffling to me, man.
Yeah.
It'll never make sense. Here we are, 2 months removed.
Yeah.
Who knows? The sting is never going to go away, I don't think.
No. Which it shouldn't.
That's just a generational player, and you call him fat and say he's out of here. Like, bro, what are you doing? He cooked you, bro. He's been cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a slow start with the Lakers. Most players do.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Like I was saying earlier, the Mavericks are going to they're losing millions in revenue this year, man, from all the season ticket holders who are like, nah, we're good.
I mean, it makes sense. You bought season tickets for Luka.
And that's the thing, like players. Now, Klay Thompson said that he wants to win here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, will he actually? Who knows?
I mean,
but where else are you going to go?
You can say like, I want to win here, but I'm not going to stay here because I'm not going to win.
Yeah.
You can just dip after that. I mean, I think there's spots for Klay. Anybody can use a shooter.
True.
Especially.
So can the Mavericks, though.
Yeah.
We need you, bro.
The Mavs honestly have a good team.
They do. The
Mavs, as constructed, is not a bad team. Like,
I agree with you.
They're a playoff team if they don't deal with all these injuries.
Yeah. I mean.
Now, are they a finals team like last year? Probably not. Y'all got rid of the reason y'all went to the finals.
Well, see, now it's like, okay, and I don't want to disrespect AD because I don't really know too much. Like, how is he a dog? You know what I'm saying? Like Luka.
AD's a dog.
Luka was beat up.
Yeah.
Last year, and he pushed himself to the final. That's where I was going with it.
When you say dog, like, and you mean
AD's a dog when he's on the court.
Yeah.
But like Luka was pushing through injuries.
Yeah.
Last season.
Okay, when you mean that type of dog,
yeah,
I don't think so. I feel like AD's injuries would be so severe that it's like he can't play through it.
Yeah.
I feel like if he could, he would. But
like don't get me, like I said, if AD can stay healthy, now at this point, like we're gonna get a playing spot if we make it.
Yeah,
we'll get a playing spot, and it's just like we're gonna end up playing like OKC. And they kill us.
Well, if y'all win,
I don't think we'll get OKC.
If y'all win through the play-in,
yeah.
OKC or who's the second seed? Houston.
Is it Houston? We'd have a better chance against Houston. Well, I don't know.
Is Houston the second seed?
Hold on. I'll tell you.
I know who's third.
NBA standings. The Rockets.
Okay.
52-27. So
honestly, though, I think in 7 games, it's hard to say without the healthy team, though.
Yeah.
I think in 7 games with a healthy Kyrie, full healthy squad, y'all would be scary.
But we don't have that.
Yeah.
Kyrie out for the season.
It's hard to tell what y'all could do with a team full of bigs.
But Kyrie's like really the main player who's not there.
Yeah.
Everybody else is pretty much there.
Bro, did Exum come back tonight?
Oh, I don't know.
I saw he was upgraded to questionable, and I think that's the craziest thing ever.
Why?
Because you've heard he didn't play. Coach's decision. You've heard the narrative that players come back to play play the Lakers.
Yeah, you do say that. Yeah, I've heard that.
It's a thing. Dante Exum was out for the season, ruled out for the season, and he got upgraded to questionable tonight. What's going on, man?
That's hilarious.
How do you come back from a season-ending injury? Like, nah, I'll play the Lakers, I think it's more than a conspiracy at this point. Even JJ acknowledged it. He said he had his team look at the data, and it looks like it's true. So,
y'all always say something, bro.
hey man,
Laker fans.
The Lakers is everybody's game 7.
Y'all got Luka now. Y'all still complaining.
Hey, I mean,
Y'all third in the West right now.
Exum got healed from a season-ending injury, bro. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Like, you know what? My hand's all right. But he didn't play, so.
Yeah.
But
it's Dante Exum, bro.
it's Dante Exum. It's not nothing crazy or nothing.
It's not like
Kyrie came back. Kyrie came back tonight.
Kyrie playing on crutches just to play against LeBron, bro.
Hold on, bro. There's something going on. That'd be crazy.
Oh man, that's hilarious. That was good, man. We got some more. I don't know what's in the water. I don't know what's in the water with these teams, man.
This season, man, there's been a lot going on, bro.
The Denver Nuggets are a week away from playoffs.
Yeah.
They're now 5th in the West. They were 4th. They fired Michael Malone after 2 years after winning the title. And it's not like they're trash.
Yeah.
And also they fired their GM, Calvin Booth.
Yeah.
Former Maverick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that until my brother-in-law told me that.
Y'all bringing them home or what?
No, we don't need that.
I mean,
apparently,
replace Nico with him.
From some, well, yeah, anything's better than Nico. I could do a better job than Nico.
Yeah.
Anyway, apparently, like Mike Malone and Calvin Booth didn't really talk much to each other, but they talked a lot behind their backs.
So the owner was like, "Hey, man, I'm tired of hearing from both."
Apparently,
of y'all.
ownership wanted like a jolt.
Yeah.
For these players to like wake them up,
which
like, hey,
makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
You want to jolt a week before the playoffs, bro?
Yeah.
You don't want to wait till after?
Something else must have happened.
Something's got to happen.
Because Mike Malone is a good coach.
Yeah. And personally, I will say, like, part of me was kind of laughing at Mike Malone. Mike Malone is, like, one of the Lakers' ops, So, I'm like, okay. Good for you, brother. You
don't like Mike Malone?
I don't know if you remember, but he's like a Laker hater. When they won the championship, they had mentioned that at the parade, they said that Mike Malone was the Lakers' daddy. At the parade,
that's hilarious.
Y'all just won the championship, but you thinking about being the Lakers' daddy. So you know what? Good for you. Good you got fired. But no, Mike Malone's like a really good coach.
I was about to say, hey man, don't be saying that, bro.
I mean,
anybody's job.
Don't be saying you're the Lakers' daddy, man. Now you unemployed.
Please help me understand, Mike. Please help me understand how Mike Malone is no longer a coach. But we got Doc Rivers out here coaching the Bucks. What is going on, man?
Because, the thing is with Doc Rivers, right? He wins 3 games in the playoffs.
He's going to guarantee you 3 games.
He's going to get you 3. He might even get you to 3-1,
Yeah.
After that, don't ask about it. But he'll get you a good 3 games.
Yeah. It don't matter about the losses. It's the fact that he wins 3 games.
I don't know, because Doc is riding high on that 2008 Boston Celtics championship. That's like his pedigree. And Mike Malone just won a championship.
I was about to say, he has a 2023 championship.
The most recent championship. He's coached the player with what, 3 MVPs? The Jokic got 3 MVPs.
Could be 4.
Could be 4, bro. And y'all fire him right before playoffs start.
I think that's so. Like something deep had to have happened.
Something had to happen.
You just don't do that.
I think we'll be hearing something in the offseason.
Yeah.
But Mike Malone ain't gonna have no problem finding a job.
Oh no.
I hear people kind of saying to look out for him to take over after Pop and the Spurs, and I think that would be great.
That'd be nice
to go from Jokic to Wemby, bro.
Ooh, boy, that's a good one.
That's great. I would, yeah. I don't know. That's so weird, man.
Yeah.
Find your head coach. You're in the 3rd seed a week before playoffs.
Well, 4 seed.
Well, you were. I mean,
they were 4 seed. Now they're 5th.
Yeah, you were 4th seed. I mean, but you were right there with the 3rd.
Yeah,
seed.
literally.
Like Lakers and Nuggets been battling out these last couple weeks, but I don't know, man. Between that, the Grizzlies.
I mean, they were the only thing that you could say is they were 3-7 in their last 10, but even that is dumb.
Yeah, I did hear something about like the owner didn't like that he was starting that he was playing Westbrook minutes or something. I don't know. That's hilarious to me that them two were talking trash about each other, and the owner got rid of both of them.
Yeah, the GM got fired shortly after Mike Malone did.
Yeah.
So crazy. So David Adelman, whoever that is, lead assistant coach, that is who he was. He's their interim head coach for the rest of the season.
Well, hopefully he can give them that jolt that they need, man.
I mean,
there's gonna be changes in the Nuggets after this season's over.
Yeah.
You know.
They're gonna trade Jokic.
I'm seeing the Photoshops.
Do not. He's not.
Hey.
No.
Nah, if I came to you a year ago and said, hey man, Luka go be a Laker.
Well, that's true.
You would have kicked me out the studio. I'm not saying no to anything at this point.
You know what, man? You're right.
And Jokic and Luka are buddies.
He can come to the Mavericks, though.
I always thought that it was going to be Luka in Denver, but Denver looking like they in shambles right now. So.
Which is wild. Y'all are 2 years from a championship, and last year y'all were contending. You're contending now.
You're always contending.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. We'll see, man.
It's just like that. All it takes is just like that. Trust me, I know. The Mavericks are in shambles.
I thought something happened to you.
One bad decision.
Y'all were just in the finals.
We were literally just in the finals.
None of these moves are making sense.
Nothing makes
sense.
Doc
Rivers is still employed. It's not making sense.
I will say, I was talking my brother-in-law now is starting to tune in to our episodes. And first of all, he's like, so if I have any hot takes, will you talk about it and make it your own? I was like, no, I'll give you credit. Yeah. This isn't really a hot take, but he was like, I texted him, I was like, Mike Malone got fired. How does Doc Rivers have a job? He's like, man, I like Doc Rivers because he gives me hope that no matter how bad I am at my job, I have a chance.
Listen, it's true, man.
Oh, it's like, but that's for real. Like, I don't get it.
I don't get it either, man.
It's crazy how this turned into like a Doc Rivers conversation.
You know what's wild, bro? We've been on Doc's head for a while.
Bro, literally.
I remember making a little audio clip from when we were potting in the apartment about Doc Rivers being an overrated coach. And it still stands. How many years was that ago? But what's crazy is the Bucks are in 5th. Yeah. And they're 45 or 34. But it doesn't matter. It's the East. He has Giannis. So
he should be. Dame.
He should be there.
We'll see what happens.
He's not a bad coach.
But he's overrated.
Overrated for sure. And he uses scapegoats a lot. Yeah. He doesn't take responsibility.
No.
I don't like that.
But he'll win those 3 games.
He'll get you 3.
After that, it is.
He'll put you up. No, it's up to y'all to do the rest. He got you 3 wins,
3 straight and then 4 straight losses, bro.
Crazy, bro.
What a world we live in.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Mavericks with that loss were still 38-41. I don't know how many games are left, but I know the Suns.
There's like, this is the last week, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Kings just made the play-in.
Okay.
They're 39-40 because they beat the Suns. Now I know that they're in the play-in. The Timberwolves are still in the play-in spot, which is wild. And then you got the Grizzlies, and then of course you got the Mavericks. But I think the Mavericks might be in. I don't know. They'd have to lose 3 games.
Mm-hmm. In
And
order
the Suns
for the
would have
Suns
to win. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, the Suns, man.
Bro. Let's talk about the Suns because clearly they're going to blow it up.
How?
I don't know how they're going to blow it up, but they're going to. I just have a feeling.
We talked about it last season, how dumb the GM sounded when he said anybody would love to be in his position.
Bro,
you remember that?
Yeah, I remember
With
that.
no picks, no draft picks?
Literally no draft picks. You got KD and Devin Booker.
And you got Bradley Beal on a no-trade clause. Not the only player, LeBron. Him and LeBron, only players in the league with no trade clause.
Why did Bradley Beal have a no-trade clause? I think that is wild.
I think he got it with Washington.
Which is, well, I mean, Washington Bradley Beal was...
It was different.
Him and John Wall.
Yeah.
That was something
I think
special.
he earned it with John Wall.
Yeah.
And plus I think no trade clauses were kind of a little more common then. And he approved it to go to Phoenix, and he still got it on his contract. And
yeah, well, that's probably it. He's like, yeah, I'll come to Phoenix, but you got to keep that no trade clause.
For sure. No picks, man.
No picks, and the contracts are insane.
Yeah.
So
I saw something. Let me see. I think I bookmarked it. It was 29 teams are either in the playoffs, the play-in, or the draft lottery. Phoenix is the only team not included in any of those.
Oh, my God.
They're not in the playoffs, play-in, or in the draft
Bro,
lottery.
their future is in shambles.
So this season was basically just a waste.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. They got to blow it up somehow. I mean, KD's probably out of here.
Probably.
Maybe they can convince Bradley Beal to waive his no-trade clause, and maybe... Where's Bradley Beal from? LA or something? Maybe they can get him on the Clippers.
Why
or
everybody
something.
from LA? Let's see where Bradley Beal is.
Maybe they can say, hey, you want to go to the Clippers or something?
He said the Clippers you don't even want.
No. He bought the Lakers, man. That sounds like a Clippers move, man.
That's crazy. He's from St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, he's from St. Louis. Dang, you can't even send him nowhere. They ain't got no team.
Closest thing you could probably send him to is, I don't know.
I don't even know. The Thunder, I guess.
Thunder.
Kansas is next door to. They ain't trading none. They picks for Bradley Beal, so
No,
that's out of the question. I don't know. Maybe find a team that he would want to go to.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we suck. You know it. Let's go somewhere else. And then you got to find someone to take them. So, Book. I don't know, man.
What you doing with Book?
I feel so bad for Book. They got him basically running the point, which he shouldn't be running the point.
Nah.
They're probably going to fire. What they still got Budenholzer as a coach, right?
Is he the coach?
Ain't he the coach? Maybe I just make that up. Let me see.
I mean, I forgot I got to speak.
Yeah, they got Budenholzer.
Okay, and he's gonna be gone.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be gone.
But like, I mean, he's a good coach, but what are you gonna do, man?
Yeah, man. They gotta blow the team up as much as they can. Try to get some picks.
Try to get something. You gotta get
some seconds and stuff. I mean, it feels kind of like when the Nets took their big swing with Darren Williams. They traded for Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce.
Oh yeah,
you know, the D's Nets era, and they had no picks for like a very long time. And honestly, the Nets still haven't really recovered.
Because they took another swing.
Yeah, they tried to take another
James Harden and Kyrie and KD.
Yeah,
that's right.
They still haven't recovered because they thought they had it again, and didn't do nothing with that. I don't know, man.
I don't know what they're gonna do, man.
Yeah,
there's no telling.
Yeah, it's hard to do anything with no cap space and no draft capital. So.
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Good luck out there in Phoenix, man.
Literally, because like, what are you gonna do, man?
Yeah.
And what's crazy is like they're like in between. Right now, they're like in between like average and just not good.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the West, so the West is pretty stacked.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Trailblazers are the same record as you, and who do they even got?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they have some players. I don't want to be that guy, but
they're rebuilding.
But they're rebuilding.
Yeah.
And the Spurs,
they don't have.
The Spurs are only down bad because they had injuries,
and they're a rebuilding
and
team
they're
as well.
also rebuilding.
Yeah.
So, and who knows about the Pelicans and the Jazz?
Yeah.
The Jazz are going to get Cooper Flagg. And
probably
that's depressing.
Yeah. I don't want to see Cooper Flagg on the Jazz. I know Jazz fans do, but
of course they do.
Yeah.
Who do the Jazz even have, bro?
They got John Collins. They got Jordan Clarkson.
That's correct.
Don't do Jordan Clarkson like that. No, I get he's not like.
Buddy.
And they got Walker Kessler, who I've won on the Lakers all year. So.
Oh yeah. He's nice. Jordan Clarkson's not bad.
Jordan Clarkson.
But when you say Jordan Clarkson, like he's not the guy who's gonna
no, he's not
lead your team. Bro.
Yeah, he's not moving tickets or nothing, but he's a serviceable player for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you really want Cooper Flagg to join in that madness? Because you're gonna have to get rid of John Collins or Walker Kessler.
Nah. Cooper Flagg.
Doesn't he play the 5 or the 4?
I feel like he can play the 4. Let me see.
But either way, because John Collins plays the 5, right?
Yeah.
And Walker Kessler plays what? Can he play the 3?
Nah, Walker Kessler is a straight 5, bro.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
He plays small forward.
Who?
3-4.
Cooper Flagg?
Yeah, Cooper Flagg.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I don't know why I thought he was a 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's good.
That'll be all right. That's the lineup right there.
That'd be crazy.
Clarkson.
That actually wouldn't be bad.
They still got Colin Sexton out there. Colin Sexton.
He's in Utah? Bro, I completely forgot
Cooper
about that.
Flagg, John Collins, Walker Kessler.
Bro, Cleveland did him dirty for that. Come on, man.
What'd they do?
They sent him to Utah.
Oh, just for sending to Utah? Oh. Anybody that gets sent to Utah is done there.
Right now, bro.
Yeah.
But you say that, look, they could turn around and be like the Detroit Pistons.
Maybe, man. Just give them a couple years.
That's wild. Yeah. So, we'll see how it goes, man. We're shaping up. The playoffs are right around the corner. Next week, we'll be talking about playoff basketball, so that's exciting.
That's exciting.
Truthfully, I don't have any expectations for the Mavericks.
Yeah.
I really didn't even want them in.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Yeah. Personally, I'm very excited for the playoffs. Like I said last time, this is the first time I don't have to worry about the play-in tournament.
Yeah.
I get to watch a playoff series, you know?
That's right.
That's great. And they're the third seed, man. This is great, man.
I'm happy for Luka, man.
Me too.
I don't care about the rest of the Lakers.
I do, but yeah.
I know you do.
Listen, I really need us to win a ring this year. I want AD to get another ring.
Oh, yeah, because AD would get a ring.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
And I want Max Christie to win a ring. I mean, I love the guys we shipped off.
Bro, Maxi Kleber would get a ring. You're okay with that?
Yeah. As long as Dwight Powell don't get a ring, right?
Bro, Dwight Powell ain't never leaving this team, bro.
Yeah.
But no, I think it'd be pretty cool. You think LeBron would be done after this year?
No.
You think he's still going to play?
I think Luka is letting him play at least 1 or 2 more years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think he can wait for Bryce now?
At this point, maybe. If he could really, I think a full offseason and he can really take the back seat after playing half a year and having a full offseason with Luka, I think that would extend his career. So.
I mean, he's playing like he's still young.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. He does not look like a 40-year-old man out there. That's for sure. Wow. Well, we'll see, man. As far as other basketball news that we do have, Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame picks are here, man. We got a lot of first-round Hall of Famers, man.
Yeah.
First and foremost, we got Carmelo Anthony. Obviously, Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
Fantastic player.
Yeah. Sucks he couldn't get a ring.
Yeah.
But an amazing basketball player regardless. So
Yeah. So shout out to him. Man.
shout out Carmelo, man. Definitely well deserved.
Oh yeah.
The Nuggets years crazy. The New York years were crazy. Even though he started hating on Jeremy Lin out there, but it's all right.
Oh, I forgot about that, bro. That's wild.
Yeah, Melo was not feeling Linsanity, bro.
No.
It's cute and all, but it's my team, man. But nah, Melo's definitely a legend, man.
15's getting retired once Jokic.
That's such a interesting position to
Bro,
be in.
it's gonna be both of them.
Yeah.
You can't not have
You got to hang both of them up.
Jokic has to go up.
Yeah.
He's a 3-time, almost 4-time MVP.
Yeah.
He won a chip with
Brought
y'all.
y'all's only championship. Only championship?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to go up. And then Carmelo, man.
And obviously Carmelo, because that was a different beast
He
right
put
there.
Denver on the map, man. Them baby blue nugget jerseys. Those went platinum, bro.
Woo.
So
That's right.
that team with him and AI on it too. Yeah.
Damn, man.
Shout out Melo, man.
Shout out Melo, man. Another one. Dwight Howard, man.
Dwight Howard definitely deserved, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Former Laker. Former everything.
2-time Laker.
2-time Laker.
Yeah.
Now he's in the big three.
That's where he's
see
finishing
that?
his career. Yeah.
That's where he's finishing
He's
his
being
career.
coached by Nick Young.
Which is wild. Swaggy P.
Very unserious team over there, but okay. But nah, Dwight Howard, those Orlando years are crazy.
Yeah. Those China years, crazy. Just kidding, man. Taiwan, sorry, not China.
Yeah, the first tenure with the Lakers did not go well.
Yeah.
I hated Dwight for a while after that, you know. I did not want to see him succeed in Houston, but he did great in Houston as well. So, yeah. And then he came back, won a ring with the Lakers, man. So he redeemed himself in my eyes.
He wanted to come back again, but y'all weren't having that.
No, we good, bro.
We don't need that freaky deaky stuff in here,
Listen,
man.
you got too much going on, Dwight. Go ahead and play the big three, man.
That's wild. What a wild way to end your career.
Yeah. Is it really like ending your career?
No.
I feel like
You can keep playing.
I feel like he's gonna keep playing. This ain't gonna be his last season.
Yeah.
Unless, I mean, if you're being coached by Nick Young, it might be a one and done thing though. Who
You know
gave him a coaching job?
Literally.
What was Ice Cube thinking, man?
Man, you know he's going to be flexing that Hall of Fame up and down the court of the big three.
Oh yeah. Well, shout out Dwight, man.
Yeah, man. But we got plenty more Hall of Fame inductees, man. Plenty more. We got Maya Moore,
Definitely deserve.
Sue Bird.
Maya Moore, basically like one of the best WNBA players.
Oh yeah.
Sue Bird as well. Shout out Sue Bird.
Sylvia Fowles.
Not familiar with Sylvia.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. I'm not even gonna sit up here and act like I'm familiar with Sylvia, but
Danny Crawford.
again, another one I'm not too familiar with.
Like,
Let me look up these people.
obviously, you know Billy Donovan,
Yeah.
former head coach.
Yeah.
Who did he?
Sylvia who?
Fowles. Fowles.
Okay.
Fowles. I don't know.
Okay. Drafted second overall for the Chicago Sky in
Okay.
2008.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna go through all the accolades, but who was the other guy?
Danny Crawford.
Danny Crawford.
Yeah, let us know.
Danny
About Danny Crawford.
Oh, referee.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I've seen him before.
It's interesting to me when refs get into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Like, I don't know what you did,
Like, come on, bro. What you mean?
but in the 2016 survey conducted by the LA Times, NBA players voted on who they believe to be the best referee. Crawford received the most votes with 30.
You think Tony Brothers getting in? Tony Brothers
Hey, man.
crazy, bro.
Best hater, man. Like, maybe. Well, shout out Danny Crawford. That's why I didn't know that name, because I'm not familiar with many referees.
Yeah.
but- okay.
Except for Tony Brothers, he the only one I
Yeah,
Because
for
he gets the most criticism.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And Mickey Arison.
I don't know who that is.
I'm about to look him up too.
Unfamiliar with Mickey Arison's game, or whatever it is that he is in the Hall of Fame for. You can't even find him?
I don't know if this is the same person.
My guy. You got to put NBA Hall of Fame next to that.
Oh, no, that's the same person. He's a businessman.
Okay.
Oh, he's the owner of the Heat.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
So he is one of the owners of the Heat?
He's the owner of the Heat.
I thought that was Pat Riley.
Nah, he's the GM or whatever.
Pat Riley?
Yeah.
What? I thought he was the owner for some reason.
Nah, I don't think Pat got money like that, bro.
That's crazy. I guess not. I'm tripping. Okay.
Yeah.
He's the president.
President?
Pat Riley. Yeah,
okay,
he's the president
of
Miami. He's 80 years old. Golly. Boy.
Showtime, man.
That's crazy. I did not realize how old he was. Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
He's been connected with the Heat forever, man. Being their head coach.
Oh, Mickey, he's a chairman of Carnival.
Oh.
The cruise.
He's got the money.
Yeah, for real.
That man is not hurting for money.
Yeah.
So, yeah, shout out to those Hall of Fame
Also,
inductees,
you
man.
missed out, the 2008 U.S. Olympic team, the Redeem team.
I see that you put that in there, and I was just like,
They inducted the whole team.
okay.
Yeah.
Shout out
You
to
familiar
Redeem
with the
team.
Redeem team? Like who's on the roster? I'll pull up the roster.
I believe so.
I'll pull up the Redeem team.
Pull up the Redeem team, man. Let us know.
Also, they had a really good documentary on Netflix if you want to check that out.
I got to check that out, man.
We got Melo. So is Melo like two-time at the same time?
Okay.
Tayshaun Prince, Chris Paul.
That's wild. Isn't Tayshaun Prince still playing?
No, Tayshaun Prince.
Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of
Torian Prince.
Torian. There.
Yeah, Tayshaun Prince.
They related?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Chris Paul, Chris Bosh, Dwight Howard, Kobe, Dwayne Wade, Michael Redd, Darren Williams, LeBron, Jason Kidd, and Carlos Boozer. So that team is being inducted to the.
Shout out Kobe, man.
Shout out Kobe, man.
Still going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, even after, man.
Bro, Carlos Boozer, he's got twins.
Yeah.
Who are hooping.
Yeah.
I wonder how good they're going to be.
It's always hard to tell what these NBA players get because they get a lot of coverage and then we realize they're like kind of cheeks, man. They just get coverage because they're the kids. But his kids look nice. Gilbert Arenas' kids, they look nice. But
we'll see, man.
Man.
Shout out the 2008 Redeem team, man.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's nice, man.
Shout out J Kidd.
Oh yeah, shout out Jason Kidd. Coach of the Mavs, getting inducted into the Hall of Fame again.
Proud of you, man.
Yeah.
Maybe just help with the team that we got.
He can only work with what he got, man.
It's true, man. It's true.
He got y'all to the finals with what he had.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
That's about it in basketball, man.
It's not necessarily all there is in basketball, I'd say. We also had some news about the Pistons recently, some activity in the Pistons locker room. You didn't hear about this?
Hear
about this?
Did not hear about this.
So apparently, Drake was in the Pistons locker room.
Oh my God, Drake.
And Cade left his Crocs there.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I heard that because that was in one of his leaks.
Let's get into music, man. Let's talk about
that's a great.
Let's talk about these Drake leaks that happen.
That's a great way.
Consistently happening. What was it, like 3 leaks?
Yeah, I think so.
One was called Cheerios. I don't know. The song sounded cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's intentionally leaking these. That's the rumor that he's the one dropping little feelers out. But the songs are sounding good.
Yeah.
One song in particular that I'm referencing, he does talk about being in the Pistons locker room and Cade Cunningham leaving his Crocs and him, doing his thing to a lovely lady in said Crocs, which I feel like is really weird behavior.
That is super weird behavior, bro.
One is weird to do it, and two is weird to sing about it. What's the message you're trying to send out here? Why are you doing stuff?
Like what?
Why are you putting other men's shoes on? I don't know.
What? He thought he had one with that.
Yeah, he thought that was fly.
You gotta cut that out.
That's not fly, bro. No. And they're Crocs. Now they were like some, I don't know, some Balenciagas or something, you know, or some rare shoes.
Yeah.
You know, the Jordans that lace up themselves or something. Like, oh man, I ain't never seen these before. But you just did some Crocs?
Bro, that's like nothing to you. That's
some regular clogs.
Yeah.
Like,
that's pocket change. Go get you some.
Yeah, you could buy some Crocs. And like, I'm sure they're huge because he's an NBA player. Like, Drake probably didn't even fit in the Crocs, but I don't know.
Drake on some wild behavior.
Yeah, he's doing some weird stuff. But the song sounded good.
And wasn't one of the leaks was with 21?
Yeah, he had the leak with 21. That sounded hard. I mean, Drake doesn't make bad music.
No.
I know some people like to act like they never liked Drake, but Drake doesn't make bad music, you know.
Bro, the same people who saying they don't like Drake were the same ones who were bopping their heads a lot and dancing on Hotline Bling and all that stuff, man.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if these actually come out.
Yeah.
But seems like he's going in the right direction. I don't like him talking gangster stuff still.
He's hard, bro. He thinks he's hard.
I don't like the hard talk when even more details of this case come out with him wanting a disclaimer in the beginning and not like us. Did you see that?
No.
That's what they want. They want there to be a disclaimer in the beginning, not like us. Like, I guess the details in the song are not true. There's, before he calls them, the P word.
This is insane, bro.
It's wild.
Drake, what are you doing?
Yeah. And he wants to remove from streaming and stuff. And
that's because everybody on that. Everybody was on that, man.
Everybody was on that. But also at the same time, nobody listened to that song and was really convinced that Drake liked little kids. I don't think so.
Literally, bro.
I think the majority of us just liked how the song sounded and were laughing because, he's poking fun at you.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody thinks there's really anybody in danger.
Yeah.
If not, we wouldn't be crip walking to it,
Literally.
So, I don't know. This case thing it's still weird. Still makes me look at Drake a little weird.
He's upset and he's handling it terribly.
I guess so, man. He doesn't take losses well.
Nah, he's a sore loser.
Like the Pusha thing, he was able to play off because one, he's a way bigger artist than Pusha. Yeah. I don't think that's a debate. And two, he took the angle of like, oh man, I got something, but I ain't gonna put it out. I'm gonna spare you, So I think he was able to ride with that and people just let him pass. This is like an undeniable loss.
Oh yeah, everybody knows.
Yeah, so.
Except for like the big Drake fans would be like, nah, he didn't lose.
Yeah.
It's like it's clear as day.
Yeah. He didn't lose, man. Y'all just.
And that's not us like Kendrick. We're not riding Kendrick.
Yeah. No glaze, man.
Literally.
We just can see. we can see when the battle was won. I mean, plus, if you go back to our episodes when it was going on, we were pretty unbiased the whole time, and then when Not Like Us came out, it was like, okay, we have a winner.
That was his victory lap. Man,
yeah, so. Sure. But yeah, man.
We'll see if that new Drake comes out, man.
We'll see, man. We'll see. Not too much else in music going on, man, but Billboard, Billboard loves to shake the table.
They do a good job.
Especially with lists.
Okay, what list we got this time?
So they dropped a list of the best female rappers of all time.
Oh, okay.
25.
Okay.
I'll just read all 25,
Okay. Where are we starting at? 25?
We're starting 25 and making our way up.
Okay.
So we got Tierra Whack, Doechii, Gangsta Boo, Lady of Rage, Glorilla, Moni Love, Lotto, Remy Ma, Rhapsody, Doja Cat, Meg Thee Stallion, Left Eye, Trina, Da Brat, Cardi B, Foxy Brown, Eve, Roxanne Shante, Salt and Pepper, MC Light. Now we're at the top 5. We got Queen Latifah, Lil Kim, Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, and Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
That's a top 25.
And how do you feel about that?
I mean, it might be a little controversial.
Nicki number one?
Nicki can be number one.
She can be number one because she kind of changed the female rap game.
Exactly. She revived it.
Yeah.
She really.
Yeah.
As much as she's a hater to these other female rappers,
which is crazy, but
she really opened the door for like the renaissance of female rap that we're witnessing right now.
Yeah.
I'll give her that. That wouldn't happen without Nicki Minaj holding down the rap game for women for however many years she was doing it. Yeah. Sucks that she don't get along with none of the women rappers out right now. She don't get along with nobody. I think just JT, but that's about it. But I'll give her that. Influence-wise.
Get along with just JT is crazy.
I know, right? Influence-wise, yeah, for sure. Missy Elliott. I love Missy Elliott. I don't know if she's number 2 rapper of all time. Yeah. Because with Missy, when I think of Missy, I don't even think of like her bars. You know, I just think about her music, her musicality altogether, her artistry, her music videos, you know. Yeah. I mean, I guess that still counts as influence. This isn't like the best bars of all time, I guess. This is.
Did we say Salt and Pepper was top 5?
Salt and Pepper, number 7.
Oh, okay.
Hey, don't sleep on Salt and Pepper.
Wait. No, there's no hate. There's no hate.
Don't sleep on Salt and Pepper, man. Lauryn Hill at 3. I might put Lauryn at 2. Yeah, honestly, I'd do that. Even though Lauryn has one album, but I'd still probably put her at 2. I don't know. Nicki, Lauryn, and Lil' Kim are like.
I feel like Lil' Kim should be 3.
Lil' Kim might even need to be 2, honestly.
I mean,
just for like bodies of work and if we talking about influence, like you don't get a Nicki without a Kim. Yeah. As much as she wouldn't want me to say that on here, you know, they don't get along either. Yeah. But you don't get a Nicki without a Kim, so I don't know, man. Doechii at 24 is kind of bold, just because like she's just kind of getting started. Yeah. You know, the plant allegations might get bigger after that. You know, Doja at 16, Megan at 15, Cardi at 11. Again, another person with one album. Yeah. Who, a bunch of singles. And a bunch of singles that haven't landed after the album, you know. Yeah. I mean, she had some that landed, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Like, WAP was all over the place, you know. Yeah. But might be a little too early for a Cardi B to be at top 11. Yeah. At 11, you know. I don't know. I'm not too mad at this list, though.
It's not a terrible list. We've seen worse.
Yeah, we've definitely seen worse. I'm trying to think if there's any snubs. But I can't think of any off the top of my head. Where was Rhapsody at? Rhapsody was at 17. Rhapsody under Meg and Doja Cat might need to change, though, because Rhapsody really be rapping out here. Yeah. So I'll probably just adjust a few spots, but I can't think of any snubs off the top of my head.
I can't either. Yeah. Glad Lotto's on there, though.
Yeah, I know you were waiting for Lotto, you know. But I mean,
big Lotto, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's about it, though, man.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot.
You got anything in music, man?
Nah, man. Yeah. My time came and went.
Yeah. I don't know what
that. The last 2 weeks, man.
Okay. Well, I guess, man, let's get into our rotation, man.
Okay.
What you got this week?
Man, I got a song called Joke's on You by Kato.
Okay. Not familiar with Kato.
I wasn't either. So
okay.
Don't feel too bad.
I got a song that just dropped not too long ago. Lil Yachty, V's, Can't Be Creek Boy. That's the name of the song. It got a old Dipset sample on there that's super fire, but song's hard, man. Lil Yachty always drops like, he'll drop one that really has my attention every now and then. He'll drop a lot that don't have my attention, but he'll drop one that's like, oh man. Yeah, so you can check those out on our rotation playlist on Apple and Spotify.
Or if you want, just click the link below, man. Our link tree's right there. It's got everything you could want. It's got those playlists in there. It's got Apple. It's got everything. well, Instagram, TikTok, X, even, all that good stuff, man. I was going to say this in the beginning, but we have a brand new playlist.
Yes, sir.
It is our indie playlist. We have teamed up with Groover. I don't really know what to exactly say about it.
About what, our partnership with Groover or the playlist?
I
mean, shout out to Groover, man.
Literally, shout out to them.
We're discovering a lot of new music. I'll say that. We get music submitted to us almost daily.
Nah, there's not almost. It's every day.
Yeah, daily.
And it can be multiple every day.
Yeah, and we're going through them, man. We're listening. We're trying to find the best music possible on that on the website, and every good song we find, we throw on our new playlist, the Scouting Report.
Yep.
Our indie playlist, man. It's the first batch, the first iOS update was pretty nice, man. I'm happy with the songs we chose.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep those coming, man.
Yeah, not only do we have artists that we got from Groover, we also put in our own, indie artists that we know that we've been listening to as well. And it's a good list. We've compiled a good list so far. Yeah. So we're gonna update it. As we go, as we get submissions, and we want to create the best playlist for you guys as well as our own, but mostly for you guys.
Yeah.
So we're very selective.
Yeah. We're real curators out here.
We really are.
We're tastemakers, man.
That's right, man.
It's nice though. Shout out to Groover, man.
And that's in the link tree, right?
Yeah, that's in the link tree, man.
So, man, click the link tree if you guys haven't. Go give that playlist a look, a listen, man. It's the Scouting Report by the Right on Target Boys. You got it on Apple Music and Spotify.
Yes, sir.
We got all these playlists, man. We keeping y'all in the loop.
Yeah. I mean, if it gets a little overwhelming, like I don't know which playlist is what. Yeah, like you said, hit the link tree. Just scroll down. This is very.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what it is. You know our rotation. You've been rocking with us this long. You know our rotation. Now we got a new playlist, so. We can't put all them songs on our rotation, No. We only do one a week, so but yeah.
So yeah, shout out Groover. Definitely been an interesting process doing this, being a curator of our playlist, man.
Yeah.
You find out that there's a lot of music out there.
Yeah.
Talent and all that's hidden.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's some rough ones. I mean,
there's rough ones out there.
It ain't always just we're going through all of them, and we're not approving all of them. So
Yeah, like I said, we're selective.
Please know that we are picking the best songs.
Yes.
And if you see a song on our playlist, we actually like it. So
yeah, because I mean, me and Mike will sit there and we'll just be like, I mean, there's songs we pass up that aren't bad.
Yeah.
We just know it's not right.
Yeah.
It's not the right fit. So we are carefully picking these songs.
Yeah.
Man. So it's very exciting what we got going on there. I don't think we have any other stuff going on.
No, not yet.
Nothing cooking yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
We're
cooking stuff.
We got stuff in the works.
Stuff we're not going to announce.
Nothing we can announce yet.
So that just means stay tuned.
This year is going to continue to be exciting for the Right on Target podcast. I'll say so.
It's been an exciting year so far.
Yeah, and it's only April, bro.
That's right.
Yeah,
so we have things planned, for the rest of the year. We definitely want to. This is going to be a great year.
Yeah.
As we're in April, it's going to be a great rest of the year, man.
Yeah.
So, but I think that's about it. So until next time, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Check out the links below. But yeah, man, we're out of here.
Peace.